Who makes the world's best burgers? We make the world's best burgers. It's about to go down. Today we're going to be preparing for you the world's best burger. And I know everybody thinks they make the world's best burger, but guys, what sets ours apart is this onion jam that we slather on top. It's absolutely mouth-watering, and here's the ingredients. Two large onions, roughly about 2 pounds, thinly sliced. 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. 1/4 cup of brown sugar. 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. 1 teaspoon of coarse sea salt. 1/8 of a teaspoon of thyme leaves. 1 garlic clove finely minced. 2 cups of your favorite dry red wine. We prefer longevity, Cabernet Sauvignon. The first thing we're going to do is thinly slice our onions. And you can use whatever onions that you like, Vidalia, red onions, it really doesn't matter. We're going to add roughly 2 tablespoons of olive oil to our saute pan. Move this around just a little bit. Let that heat up. Now we're going to add our onions and let these sweat down and caramelize. And these onions are going to get really sweet, really yummy, and really good. Throw our salt in. It's going to help draw out the water. And we're going to just render these down. And not on a real high heat. And you'll notice when they start browning, you're getting close to what you want. Just stick with me, you'll see it in few. These onions are really starting to sweat down. Now I'm going to add my garlic. My red pepper flake. Just a little heat. Dry thyme leaves, not a lot. 1/8 of a teaspoon because it's a really strong herb. And the brown sugar. And we're going to just work this around. Layers of flavor, guys. Layers of flavor. This is what these onions are supposed to start looking like. They're supposed to slightly brown. They're really getting there and they smell absolutely amazing. Now we're going to add 2 cups of dry red wine. And our red wine of choice is Longevity, Cabernet Sauvignon. Guys, they're right outside of San Francisco, about 40 miles. Boot certified, black owned and operated. And Miss Coretta absolutely loves this wine. We're gonna cook this down till most of the wine is gone. It's gonna reduce. And it'll be about maybe half hour or so. I'm gonna put this on low heat. Here is our final product. This Longevity Cabernet Sauvignon has reduced very nicely. And look at these onions, a beautiful red, deep maroon. And we're gonna put these to the side, put them in the refrigerator. And you can also use this later down the line for other dishes you may have. And all the alcohol is rendered off, so it's kid friendly. And right here we have 2 pounds of ground chuck, 70-30, 30% fat, fat equates flavor. And I'm going to dump in 4 ounces of gorgonzola cheese crumbles. And that's just a fancy word for blue cheese. Work this around lightly. We don't want our ground beef to get tough. Remember, layers of flavor. We're going to start forming these into balls. We're going to make roughly 8 quarter-pound burgers. I take mine and just smash them with my hands. And you want this ground beef around room temperature. You don't want it really super cold. Then we're going to salt and pepper them. That's all they need. Put them on a flat top. Sear them off. And from there, we're going to put them in the oven at 450 degrees. And we're going to sear these off on both sides and let them finish off in the oven, and they'll be nice and juicy. And while our burgers are in the oven, I'm grating some smoked Gouda cheese. What's a burger without cheese? Not very good. And we just love pretzel rolls when it comes to our burgers. We're gonna prep these. We're gonna butter them up. And we're almost ready for the world's best burger. We're gonna put these buns directly where we seared off our burgers. Layers of flavor, guys. Layers of flavor.
Honey had it smelling all good up in here, so I had to run in here and try this burger. And this is not your average burger. This is the Black Foodie's specialty burger. This burger is so tasty, juicy, got that blue cheese in there, and these onions, oh my word, sweet, salty, and just all the way delicious. And I couldn't have my burger without a nice glass of wine. Longevity wine. Just the way I like my red wines. Nice and dry. And what I love about this Cabernet is that it's a full-bodied and smooth wine. So be on the lookout for longevity wines in your Chicagoland Walmart store soon. And get on these burgers, you guys, from our family to yours. Try them.